It is your girl Tiffany, and if you are an oldie but a goodie, hey girl, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome. It is so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, I have reached my year mark this month. And just a little side note, if y'all hear my crazy dogs, it's dinner time over here, so they're ready to eat. They're hungry. They're like, hey, let's get it in. What are y'all doing? Period. So if y'all hear that, that's all that is. But like I said, from the title of this video, I will be just talking about my journey for having the first year of being on YouTube and everything like that. So if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned. All right, you guys. So first year on YouTube officially. Now, it is not year to date, but this month is the month of August, and I did start my YouTube channel, I believe the 8th. It's either the 8th or the 11th of August of last year, when the pandemic had kind of been in full effect at that point. And, you know, we were kind of just, everybody was just kind of in the house. So either you were getting creative or getting kind of, you know, weary or whatever was going on. But if you guys look at my very first YouTube video, it's like, it's so sweet, so, you know, almost, I remember my best friend watched it for the first time and she was like, it's giving off first lady, like in the church type vibe. And that is not what I was going for. But if you guys have been with me from the beginning to the end, if you've known me before the YouTube or whatever, y'all know how I am, y'all know how I get down, y'all know what it is or whatever. But I guess for me, it wasn't that I was trying to be all like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet, because I am sweet, don't get me wrong. But it was, you know, it was my very first YouTube video and I just wanted to put myself out there. So that's one thing I will say, like, trust the process, you guys. I have officially, like I said, made a year, and I only have 55 subscribers if I'm not mistaken, but that has also fluctuated. So for anybody who is trying to start YouTube, who is looking to get out here and do, you know, what I am trying to do and do this whole social media takeover, one thing is for sure: believe in yourself. Like I said in the very first video, it does not matter if 50,000 million people is out here doing exactly what you're doing. Make it your own, because at the end of the day, you know, nobody has what it takes to be you. Nobody, you know. So y'all may very well be doing the same thing, have the same type of content, but it's not yours, you know. And people love to see different things, you know. There's plenty of people that I watch that do makeup, but everybody does their makeup different, you know. There's plenty of fashion hauls and things like that. I love to watch different people do that. So that's one thing I will say. Don't be afraid. I still stand behind that, you know, a whole year later, and I'm still doing this. Another thing, consistency, you guys. Consistency was definitely something that I know that I could have been more of within this first year, but again, year one, and like I said, just looking back at old videos, like I go back and I watch my old videos quite frequently just to kind of see, okay, well, you've definitely grown from, you know, the first video to this very last video. You know, there's been a lot of growth. There's so much more growth to do. There's so much things I have to learn. There's just so much more that I know that I have to put into this in order to get where I'm trying to go with it. But I've done so all on my own. I haven't had any outside help. And when I say outside help, I mean like anybody outside of my family and friends. Like, there's nobody else helping me make my videos, you know. So I know that there are people that have content creators and people who help make thumbnails and intros and things like that. I have not yet gotten to that point, and I'm not against having outside help. You know, I do want to learn how to do those things on my own, but I have not gotten there yet. But I feel like year 2 for YouTube will be an amazing year. Just in general, just in life in general. But year 2 will definitely be better because, like I said, I have learned a lot. And, you know, like I said, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid. Like, I know in the beginning it was like I had a plan on how I wanted every day to go throughout the week. Like, first it was like, I'm gonna have a segment for Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes things don't work out like that. So unless you know for sure you can have your content, it's okay for things to change. And I think that's another thing that people just need to really just need to be okay with. Like, change is okay. And you may have put it out there for everybody, but sometimes things don't work out like that. So you have to be okay, and you gotta adapt, and you just got to be cool with that. Because like I said, it's been so many times where I'll get on here and I'm like, oh my god, I got another subscriber, and then like maybe a couple days later I've lost a few subscribers, so that does fluctuate, but your views stays the same. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, that does not change. Your subscribers, they may come and go, and for everybody that has stuck it out with me, even though I have not been as consistent, I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all have no idea, because y'all motivate me more than y'all know. Like, I know it's a lot of people that will reach out to me and be like, you're so inspiring, you're so motivational, you inspire me, your laugh, your smile, who you are, how you approach people, how you approach things, help them, for whatever they have going on. Like, my smile, my kindness, me being who I am, me coming on here, talking to you guys, doing what I do, and just always being so cheerful and so happy and just full of life and things like that, really could put somebody in a good space. You just never know how you can bless somebody's life, and so I don't take that for granted. I don't take y'all for granted. I appreciate y'all, because if you know me, I'm gonna make it big one day, and whatever that entails, whether that's because of YouTube, whether that's because of social media, whether that's just because I done wrote a book and now, whatever it is, you guys, like, I'm gonna make it big. And I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for those of y'all who have stuck with me from the very beginning. For those of y'all who leave comments, for those of y'all who interact with me, I really appreciate that. And I'm just looking forward to growing more, learning more. Like, my support system is beautiful. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate especially those of y'all who be on my butt, like, okay, hey girl, where your videos at? Why you ain't making your videos? And it's not a lot, I have a great support system, but not everybody is like that when it comes to me. At the end of the day, you gotta want it for yourself. But when you got people in your corner who is like keeping you accountable, I love you guys so much for that. I know, like I said, my consistency is definitely got to be better going into this second year, which will be the start of next month, which is in a couple of days, literally. So yeah, September, moving forward, I definitely plan on coming to you guys with vlogs. I definitely want to start vlogging more. And, just outside of just making content, I definitely want to start vlogging more. So I'm going to start doing that. What else, you guys? I am still a year later recording on my phone versus a camera. I do not have a recording camera at the moment, but maybe year 2 or even 3, depending on how things transition going into year 2. Of course, my equipment will upgrade. I have gotten quite a bit of stands for my cameras and my phones. And my phone, I should say, for like taking pictures and things like that. And I'm just trying to figure out, like I said, I'm just trying to stick to what I know people like, but make sure it's something that I love doing. So just because people are getting more views doing one thing doesn't mean that I'm gonna do it, because if I don't like what I'm doing, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not out here doing things just so that I could get views. Like, I know that nowadays, especially on social media, people do whatever is going to get them views. And at the end of the day, I've always said, stay true to yourself. Because at the end of the day, if it's 55 subscribers versus 55,000, I want people to know, like, hey, she didn't switch up, she didn't change, she's always been genuine. And at the end of the day, like Instagram and Facebook will tell you, like, don't be fooled. You may post something and get 3 likes, but you post that same thing to your story, now it's like 300 people that watched it, but you didn't get that many likes, but they looking, they watching. So you know, like I said, those views and subscribers, you know, they go hand in hand, but they don't, because you may very well get, you know, 500 views, but you only got 5 subscribers. You know, doesn't mean that people aren't watching you. So that's one thing I would say, you know, if you don't take anything away from it, just continue to stay consistent, continue to, you know, perfect your craft, continue to learn, continue to grow, and love what you do. Have fun with it, you know, because I remember when I first started this, I was like, I have so much respect for these content creators on whatever platform they're creating content, because this stuff is not easy. You literally have to set aside time to really be able to do this. And when the pandemic first started, that was the perfect time, because people were not working. People, you know, places weren't open. You know, now that outside is open again, it's almost like, you know, well, yeah, you're trying to do this whole YouTube thing, but you've been outside a lot. You know, a lot of that stuff you could have been vlogging, and I get that a lot from some of my friends, and they be like, okay, you could have vlogged that, you know, and made content for your subscribers and stuff like that. But like I said, year 2 will be better. Year 1 was definitely a learning experience, definitely a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come. Like I said, at the end of the day, you have to want it for yourself. And when you want something bad, you'll do what you need to do to get it. And that's almost kind of, for me, it's like, do what you need to do to get it positively, though. You know, don't be out here getting crazy, like I said, doing things that you don't really want to do just so that you can have subscribers and views. I've never been about that. I'm not ever going to be about that. But yeah, you guys, I'm excited. So that's just my little rant. I just wanted to come on here and just share that, because this month was my year mark. And there's that, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna try to figure out, continue where my lanes are, you know, because I feel like I have a few different things outside of fashion, outside of just talking to you guys. There's a lot of stuff that just throughout the year that I've been like, okay, let me jot this down, because this would be a nice little topic, you know, something that I could go off of. And so yeah, so there's that, you guys. I am forever grateful to all my kings and queens for all your love and support. And of course, until next time, I love you guys. God bless you guys. And until next time, I'll see you later. By the way, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.